Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your practice production pearl of the week. This pearl is going to come in two parts, part one and part two, because I'm going to answer the question, what do you need to do for patients to love your practice? Now, let me just mention, because I'm always positive, and I'm a big believer that any dentist can be producing a minimum of $1 million a year, not including hygiene, in 4 days a week. And that's going to change the trajectory of a lot of your careers. But I'm a big believer that you could also say it from the negative. Why would patients dislike your practice? So let's focus on the positive, having patients like you. And I've got notes because I want to be ready and sharp, and I'm going to give you 5 of them in this pearl and 5 of them in the next pearl. Number 1, you don't always answer your phone. Your phone needs to be answered in 2 rings with exquisite scripting. Scripting like, thank you for calling Dr. Smith's office. My name is Mary. How can I help you? Make it personal. Thanking them for calling. Oh, we're delighted to meet new patients, and so on. The scripting is critical to your operational systems. We're in an era where a lot of team are not highly trained at this time. You need to do the training. This is what we do. We know it works. You can do it. Number 2, you don't answer your phone in 2 rings. Let me tell you, the younger generation has less attention span than in the past. That's a real statement from Daniel Goleman, who did the research at Harvard and, by the way, wrote the book on emotional intelligence. And he says that the younger generation, this is not criticism, has a 15% lower attention span. They're not going to sit 4 or 5 rings. They're going to hang up and call another office, or they're going to not call back and make their appointment, whatever it may be. Answer your phone in 2 rings. Let's operational systems operational. Number 3, you're putting your patients on hold. You call there and you're on hold. How many times in the last year have I called somewhere and they asked me to hold? They said it nicely, no problem, and they never came back. They forgot. They never came back. So if you have to put a patient on hold for more than 2 minutes, ask them if you can call them back and make a note. Put a sticky note on your computer screen. Make a note to call them back and make sure you know their name. Number 4, you don't have convenient hours. One benefit of dentistry is that we make our own hours. One deficit of dentistry is that we make our own hours. We take off when we want. We vacation when we want. We work the days we want. That's a great thing. And you can make that work. You can absolutely make it work. But if you have no convenient hours, people who are working, we're in a different economy today, a different world. Right now, the economy is good. If it gets tougher, people are afraid to take off work, even remote work. Companies are going to get smarter about tracking people's computer time. So make sure you have some convenient appointments. And number 5 to end today is your front desk staff comes across as rude. Now, I'm not criticizing. Most front desk people are really, really nice people. But having said that, sometimes they're rushing, they're racing, they're frustrated. It comes across. And the next caller pays the brunt for that, pays the price for that, and they don't like it. People go out of pocket for dental. There's a copayment, at least for everything, if not full payment, and they want to be treated well. And in today's world, people are a little bit more antagonistic, probably because of our politics in the world and some of the way we talk to each other, and they will not tolerate anything other than at least good, hopefully great to excellent customer service. As always, I wish you increased practice production every year, and I'll see you next week with the next part of this pearl.